What movie has terrible morals? Christmas with the Crank's central message seems to be conform or die. 40 Days and 40 Nights. Dude has to apologize for being assaulted in his sleep. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. You should be nice to those who are different than you, because you might be able to use them to your own benefit in some way. Pretty much every rom-com where some other dude crashes a wedding, marries the bride, and somehow everyone is totally happy about it. Also the toxic possessiveness of both love interests in the Twilight series. Shark Tale. Lie to look cool, get into all kinds of trouble because of the lie, then lie some more to get out of it. Everyone happy. Anger management. Bro has a perfectly normal life and his wife, girlfriend, whatever, decides to play games and purposefully fuck his life up just because she doesn't think he's emotional enough. Almost every single rom-com, there's stalking, manipulation, and even abuse. Revenge of the Nerds. 50 Shades of Grey. 50 Shades of Grey is incredibly disrespectful towards BDSM culture. It breaks the cardinal rule of BDSM, safe words. In actual BDSM, a safe word is an absolute stop command. BDSM contracts have explicit clauses about them, and you can get kicked out of club if you don't respect them. 50 Shades of Grey portrays safe words as optional, ignored, or even treated as personal insults by the dom, which isn't just wrong but also harmful. It also strongly reinforces the old 16 Candles. The heartthrob gives his girlfriend to Anthony Michael Hall, but it's okay because she was drunk. The Notebook. This girl has the perfect fiancé and cheats on him with her toxic summer fling who threatened to off himself if he couldn't get a date with her. And the movie wants you to root for the fling. Horrible message. Encanto. Hear me out. I know Abuela was traumatized, but fuck me, she ignored the disappearance of her son for how many years? She caused mental breakdowns in at least 3 of her grandchildren, and she gets forgiven at the end for not even fully apologizing. #hashtag Weshold talk about Bruno. The Notebook. Cheating. Grease. The whole message is basically change everything about yourself so the person you like will want you. Pretty terrible when you think about it. Raya and the Last Dragon. Bridesmaids. Cut out the comedy, and the story is about how the bride completely ignores her friend's financial and mental struggles so she can have the perfect day, but when the bride has her own minor struggle and jibs out, the protagonist has to forget her own struggles to save the day. As a reward, she gets invited back to the wedding. It's a story of how good people will be exploited by self-centered friends. American Sniper. And they took out the most egregious shit that went down. 7 Pounds. The guy who judges who is worthy with psychopathic methods and then commits suicide to give them his organs so he can redeem himself for having killed 7 people isn't a tragic hero, he's just a fucking nut job. Dirty Dancing. The idea that the dad was being overprotective and needed to get with the times. The Times, being the adult employee of the resort they're at, who is framed as an honorable guy, has sex with a 16-year-old, among other things. The Parent Trap has some questionable child-raising decisions, although this is forgivable since both parents are very loving parents towards their daughters. Also, the camp's decision to put 2 girls who aren't getting along into a cabin by themselves wasn't a very smart decision. That could have ended very badly. Passengers. All kinds of ick. Risky business. Make money to pay a pimp by setting up a brothel in your house while your parents are away. Little Mermaid. Don't worry if you endanger your life, make a deal with a witch, or use your friends to meet Prince Charming. It'll all work out in the end, and everyone will be happy for you, as long as you're pretty and can sing. Saw. Pretty Woman. Prostitution is not romantic.